Feel that balance, yeah, I feel it too.
What is up, guys? I hope you're having a good weekend, man. Welcome back to the garage. I still cannot get over how good this freaking window looks, man. Like every time I come out here, I'm just like, but continuing with the race car shit, brother. Today we gotta do the rear quarter panel glass. So, about to get even sexier, man. So stay tuned. Now I'm not going to cover the entire template procedure with you guys because I already did that in last video, but I will tell you the only difference between these windows and the rear window is the fact that these windows have this little latch on the back, you know what I mean? So if these windows hinged open, I am removing that before making my outline because I feel like that sticking up from the surface is gonna slightly throw off my line right here. The Lexan glass is actually gonna have to be slightly oversized here. It's gonna have to come out and extend to the length to where it's actually covering the area where this piece bolted up. Because from factory, it had this little ugly thing on here, and then it had a piece of plastic trim that covered it. Now, if I was to make the window just to here, there would be a little gap between the window and the door that's actually the body color, which would look weird. So transfer tape is what I'm actually going to use to make this outline because it has adhesive on it. I'm going to cover this with transfer tape. I'm going to make the outline, and then I could peel the transfer tape up like one big sticker. And then I'm just going to apply that directly to the Lexan and then use that as my outline to cut. Unlike the rear window, we actually have the factory glass to go off of, so I know what shape my Lexan needs to be. I don't have to make an outline, transfer it to cardboard, test fit it, make sure everything's good, because I know this window fits. Alrighty boys, now we got our outline all laid out, and it worked perfect, like a big sticker. So it came up nice and easy, and now it's laid out here on our Lexan, and this is our line we gotta cut out, dude. How perfect is that? Now, over here, like I had mentioned, I needed to extend it a little bit. I actually needed exactly 5/8 of an inch. But there is one thing that we need to do first before we actually start cutting this window out, and I'm gonna show you that right now. Alright guys, now what I did was I cut out basically a square around our window so that I'm able to stack these, you know, too high. So basically whenever I'm cutting this one out, I'm cutting two windows at once. Now, to make sure that this isn't gonna move around on me, on the back side of this, I actually did that rolled tape technique that I've showed you guys quite a few times, just so that it's actually taping these two pieces together, kind of in the center. And now on each corner, I went out as far as I can just so it doesn't, you know, mess with me turning the jigsaw. This one here might become a little bit of an issue, but I'll work my way around it. But as you can see, I kind of kept it, you know, a distance out, but I put a screw on all four sides just to be safe. Because when you're stacking material like this, I mean, it's a really great idea because it's gonna save me time, it's gonna save me hassle, and I know both windows are gonna be the exact same. Now, if I screw them up, both of them are gonna be screwed up. But I'm gonna take my time when I'm cutting, and that goes for you guys too. If you guys are doing this, man, don't get into a rush with that jigsaw. Take your freaking time, bro. Oh, and don't forget that compressor trick I showed you. Alright guys, now we got the khaki Civic back in the garage. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and peel one of these, both sides, so that I can set it up there. And I'm going to actually show you guys what it looks like without doing that little black trim. Well, I mean, there you have it. I don't know if you guys, I mean, I think this goes without saying, but you see how you can see all the metal in behind it, and it just, dude, that, I mean, it looks trashy to me. Like, God, you could hardly tell that there's even a piece of glass there, but yeah, dude, I mean, I hope this clears up some of the comments that I had about the black trim being kind of a little overboard, but without it, dude, that looks like crap. I mean, in comparison to this.
Hold up.
Alrighty guys, a little bit of a fast forward here. But I already have it all marked for where we need to drill our holes for our screws. I have both windows taped together once again so that I can go ahead and drill once, and I'll be drilling into both windows at the same time. And I also have the windows all masked off already, and I have the area that we're going to be doing black all exposed. So they're basically ready to go. After I get these holes drilled, I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing differently to black this area out. Alright guys, now we got the windows all drilled, all the holes drilled for the screws or rivets, whatever we end up using. And if you guys remember, I bought this can of pill coat quite a while ago. This is what I was going to try and use on the dash, and then I found something else. So I still have this laying around and I haven't used it on anything. So I figured may as well give it a shot. Honestly, reason why is because I ran out of vinyl. So gotta make do with what we got, brother.
Gotta make do with what we got, brother.
What a fucking mess. Alright, so this thing says that it is a quality product and it peels off really easily. I'll tell you right now, one of those is a damn lie. I'll let you figure out which one. Alright guys, well luckily that stuff peeled off of there really freaking easily. It was like hitting the reset button, dude. So now we have the opportunity to do this shit the correct way.
Yeah. Trice.
Alright guys, I got these things peeled and they've had some time to dry. Long enough that we can go ahead and get them installed now. As far as weather stripping for the quarter panel windows, I'm going to have the factory rubber on here, which is going to work pretty damn well. I already had it sat up here and it, dude, it seals up against this really well. So as far as installation, I'm going to be doing the exact same thing on these windows as we did on the rear hatch window. I'm just going to get it lined up there, kind of tape it in place, drill the holes and screw it down, dude. Now these are pretty much flat, so as far as having to do the whole, like, you know, start in the center and work your way out all the way around, it doesn't really apply here. I mean, I am going to kind of get it taped up there where it needs to be. Do a screw in the center, top and bottom, just to make sure like it doesn't move around on me. But as far as having to flex, we're not gonna have that issue here. So alright guys, I got one side all screwed on. Now I started using the rivets, but I didn't like the rivets, dude, and let me show you why. Because the factory window sill that I'm using to waterproof these windows, whenever you use the rivets, it sucks in on that sill. But in between the rivets, obviously it's bowed out. So I didn't care for how much it was really sucking it in and making it look all like wavy and everything. With the screws, I'm able to just suck it up nice and flush to the rubber, so that's sealed, but I don't have to pinch it in, you know what I mean, to where it's actually bowing the window like crazy. And I don't have that option using the rivets. So I'm gonna go ahead and just continue using screws for now. What I'm gonna do is, the place I get all my hardware, I'm gonna go see if they have some kind of like more of a decorative screw, maybe like an Allen wrench or some of those security screws or something that takes a special bit. we'll look into that later. But for now, I mean, it's on there. I have one more to do, and then I'll give you guys a walk around of it. And there you have it, guys. The driver's side is finished. So we have the driver's side, passenger side, and obviously the rear hatch window. All finished. The entire back half of the car, dude, is all Lexan glass. Now, excuse me, because I'm just going to take a moment and I'm just going to kind of walk around it slowly so you guys can get a good look at it. Enjoyed the episode, and before we take off, man, I gotta show some love to my Built Not Bought fam. And of course on Fridays I tell you guys, post up the picture of your car, so I'll go ahead and pick one of you guys out of the group and I'll share it at the end of my next episode. This one is a shout out to Aaron. I'm not gonna say your last name, brother, because I don't want to butcher it, you know what I'm saying? But this here is his gorgeous Integra. I can't even tell you what year it is. It obviously has the 92-93 front bumper on it, but people swap those out all the time. I picked this one because, I mean, there's a lot of beautiful cars in here, okay? So don't get me wrong, but this one just stood out to me, and I can't really tell you why. I like the mirrors on it. Check out the mirrors. They definitely look a whole lot like mine. But definitely like a pretty interesting choice of side skirts too, man. I'd like to see a side picture of this car. So Aaron, if you're watching this, let's post up some more pictures of it. But the yellow valve cover, I used to have a coupe. I had the yellow valve cover going on. I think that really sets it off with the blue. And I see that ICB sticker on the back window too. And if you guys don't know, if you're not aware, ICB is local right here in Arizona, baby. Yeah, dude, definitely shout out to you, Aaron. Thanks for participating, man. And you have a beautiful Integra, so make sure to post up some more pictures. And if you guys want to follow him on Instagram, I'm gonna put it right here on the screen. So make sure to go and give him a follow, you know, catch up on his build, check out what he's got going on. And of course, if you guys aren't a part of the Built Not Bought group on Facebook yet, man, you guys need to get up in there and check it out, dude. There's more cars like Aaron's, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Go in there and share your all your projects you guys are working on. So anyhow, I know I said that I wasn't gonna do this every time, but dude, to be honest with you, I really enjoyed it last time. You know, you guys showed me so much love, and I don't know, I feel like this is kind of a way of giving back, you know what I'm saying, and showing my appreciation for you guys participating. So yeah, anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and show all the rest of your guys' cars, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.
S to the KO, Brigatti. Now, for all those out there who are used to this hip hop, who believe in headphones, feeling those good drums, beats, 808s and snare drums. Just another mixtape for you to listen to. Bob your head. It's called Red Bliss.
Hold up, hold up. Hold up. Hold up, hold up.
Step to the microphone, it's Red Bliss. Every sentence study truth in the penmanship. When you look in my eyes, you see that hip-hop still exists. Some kind of screen shift. She give gray hair, but before she quits, I scream this, don't stop, baby. Now I know my mind has been a little gone. Provisions, afflicted the visions for I'ma need a ride home. Hit with that emotional cyclone, but still spit with the venom of a python, cause I am strong. Thoughts enlightened, but these days get darker. I was blind to who I truly was until I was bit by that spider. Peter Parker, fire starter, street wise, hood smarter. So many hope that I would make it in music and be a good father. Hard times hit.